been a while since I've done one of these. I thought I would start doing something a little bit different, something that a lot of people out there might find useful. I'm going to start doing a few instrument reviews and just start off with what I have in my collection and start off with probably what's most easily accessible by a player. And I'm going to start off today with my A Clarinet. I bet a lot of people have gone onto eBay and seen these cheap Chinese instruments. And it's like, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. But the skeptic that I am doubts everything but says, I'm going to try it out. So I ordered a Chinese-made A Clarinet. Yes, it's in A. And I think it was a whole whopping 159 bucks and then plus some for shipping. So, I mean, dirt cheap. This instrument is made out of hard rubber. It's got a brushed finish on it. So it looks from a distance like grenadilla wood. It holds up, means it's not going to crack, it's durable. It can be used by a young player and it'll take a little bit of beating. The instrument comes with two different barrels, and I just did a quick measurement on them. This barrel here is 65 millimeters, and this one that I have on here is 62 millimeters. One thing I'd say is with a 3 millimeter difference, you might want to upgrade the barrel. And that would be a relatively easy thing to do and would probably change the playing characteristics of it quite a bit. I've got the 62 millimeter barrel on here right now. It's what's playing best in tune for me right now. It's pretty cold, so everything is right now just sitting a little bit flat, even with the shorter barrel on. Keywork, again, standard Burham system keywork. Nothing special on it. I will say that the metal is a little bit on the soft side. I can pretty easily bend the keys. So they're made out of nickel silver. They're plated. So that is one knock against the instrument. It does have some weaker metal in the keys. And as long as the instrument's not damaged, it will be fine. But then again, instruments get damaged. Real quick, I've got the case here. I actually really do like the case. It's wood covered with vinyl that makes it look like leather. There's a little bit of a sloppy glue job on some of the things here that hold it together. It's just got simple latches here, but there is a key lock here, so I can just put that in, and I've never even tried this. Let's see. Turn the key, and it still opens. Let's try that one more time. And it appears to be just for decoration. Oh, no, there, got it to turn, and still open. So, decoration, pretty much, for the keys. You can throw those away. It comes with all your standard Chinese clarinet accoutrement. Stick of cork grease. Man, I don't know how many of these I have lying around now. There's polishing cloth, which a lot of stuff I just threw away. And the first thing you need to throw away is the mouthpiece that comes with them. They are abysmal. Get yourself a good mouthpiece, please. So, case is okay. Now, let's talk about the instrument itself. How does it play? Surprisingly well. In fact, when I'm going to practice clarinet, if I just want to work on technique, get something out of an etude book, I'm picking up my A Clarinet right now because it's the one that feels the most comfortable. It's a little bit bigger than my B flat, but right now it plays better than my B flat, which I've got to get either a new B flat or get mine overhauled. I'm leaning toward I'd like the new one, but we'll see what happens there. One other quick thing I did not mention is it does have an adjustable thumb rest, though I am not a big fan of this adjustment screw because it doesn't stay tight very well. But It's got a neck strap ring on it, so if I just get a neck strap, and I actually like playing this one a little bit more with the neck strap. It's a little bit heavier than the B flat. It just feels a little bit more comfortable with it. Let's see, do I have one near me? No. So let's just talk about some playing skill. And I'm just going to play a slow written F scale. Of course, it will sound as a D scale to your ears, but it's F on the clarinet. And I'm just going to do that in quarter notes, 2 octaves. And forgive my technique, I'm still working on technique on clarinet. So intonation-wise, the Clarinet range is actually really pretty well in tune. I'll just play Clarinet C. And I can get that to sit perfectly in tune. C octave up from there. Hair on the sharp side, and I can bend that down if I need to. Still a little sharp, and I'm thinking some of this will get fixed with just a slightly harder reed. Now let's talk about the shallow mode. I'll start on C, writing a little bit on the flat side. And that low F is flat, but low F on A clarinets, from what I understand, are pretty much always flat. And everything down there is writing a little bit flat, so that needs to be brought up in pitch with a stronger reed. But it has the normal tendencies of the A clarinet. Throat B flat, this is standard fingering. And that sits perfectly in tune. This is with side key. Again, sitting perfectly in tune. I'm going to butcher Mozart for just a second, and so you can hear a little bit of the tone quality, the second movement of the Clarinet Concerto. And again, forgive me for not being so nice to Mozart. I'm doing my best on it. And there you can hear the sound of this instrument in the Clarinet range. And as I'm watching the tuner, pretty much all those notes are just sticking right in tune as I play, and I'm not really having to adjust them, which is really pretty nice. And I actually really like this A clarinet. So for 160 bucks, I've got an A clarinet. And I can use it, and I'm not embarrassed to take it somewhere. They're not bad instruments. For people who keep saying it's a clarinet-shaped object, yeah, it's clarinet-shaped, and it actually functions, and I can use it. For my needs as a composer, fantastic. Would I want to use this in a professional orchestra setting? I'd have my hesitations. But for me as a composer who does some occasional gigging, man, this is pretty much all I need for an A clarinet. If I need to just break it out and practice something that I've been writing, It's not a bad instrument at all. So, hope you like this. I'm going to be doing a few more of these here. So, stick around.